the Church of the Holy Wisdom. It's known as the Hagia Sophia in Greek, Sancta Sophia in Latin, and Hagia Sophia in Turkish. It's widely acknowledged as an architectural revolution. This massive structure was the largest cathedral the world had known for nearly 1,000 years and is said to have changed the history of architecture. The city from which the Hagia Sophia would eventually rise had been known as Byzantium. Legend has it that Constantine I renamed the city New Rome, but its citizens insisted on the name Constantinople in his honor. Constantine the Great was the first emperor to declare himself a Christian and ruled the empire from his namesake city. The Hagia Sophia was built around 530 AD by the great Byzantine Emperor Justinian I, the last Latin-speaking monarch of the Roman Empire. Constantinople had become the most important city in the Roman Empire at this time, and the basilica dominated the heart of the city. The accomplished Roman general Belisarius was vital to the funding of the majestic church. His campaigns over the Ostrogoths and Vandals amassed much wealth for the empire. This was the seat of the Orthodox Patriarch of Constantinople. For centuries, every Byzantine emperor was crowned here. It took over 10,000 men and just under 6 years to build the church, an unbelievable accomplishment for its time. When it was finished, Justinian is said to have exclaimed, "Solomon, I have outdone thee." Originally, the surface of the interior was covered in gold mosaic. Treasures included the remains of 2 saints, the true cross, the hammer and nails of the Passion, swaddling clothes of Christ, the table from the Last Supper, and the chains of St. Peter. Remaining today are 8 columns from the Temple of the Sun in Rome and columns of green marble from the Temple of Artemis in Ephesus. At almost 33 meters wide, it had the most prodigious domed ceiling in the world. Combined with its height of 49 meters, it would remain the largest church on the globe for the next 700 years. It was an outstanding example of Byzantine wealth and grandeur. The original mosaics that adorned the interior were replaced when it was converted to a mosque in the 1400s. The Byzantine mosaics are gradually being exposed, but only those on the higher gallery levels. This is so Muslims are not confronted with Christian imagery in the main chamber of the building, which served as a mosque for nearly 500 years. This mosaic, from around the 10th century, features the Virgin Mary with Constantine and Justinian. On the right, Constantine the Great is presenting a model of the city of Constantinople, and to the left, Emperor Justinian is presenting the church of the Hagia Sophia. Here, Christ is flanked by Constantine IX and Empress Zoe, both in ceremonial costumes. He is offering a donation to the church, while she is holding a scroll with a record of her donations. One of the best-known mosaics in the Hagia Sophia, this is called a Deicist mosaic. It depicts a triumphant Christ on Judgment Day, flanked by the Virgin Mary and John the Baptist. This marble door led to the meeting chamber for ecclesiastical councils, meetings of high clergy to decide on religious issues. 1453 would mark the end of the Byzantine Empire. After a siege that lasted 8 weeks, the Sultan of the Ottoman Turks, Mehmet II, had accomplished what no other invader could. The great walls of the invincible city of Constantinople were breached, bringing an end to an empire that had endured for more than 1,100 years. The city was renamed Istanbul, and Mehmet the Conqueror declared himself the new Caesar of Rome. The Ottomans converted the Hagia Sophia into a mosque. The bells, altar, and other Christian vestiges were removed, and many of the mosaics were plastered over. Islamic features, including 4 minarets, were added. At ground level, most of the decorations are Islamic. This beautiful marble structure is an example of that. The mihrab, a niche found in all mosques, indicates the direction of Mecca. To the left is the Grand Sultan's Loge, built by 2 Swiss architects, the Fossati brothers. In the mid-1800s, the Fossati brothers were commissioned to renovate the interior. Their work included the addition of these calligraphic rondels that remain today. It remained a mosque until 1935. Of all the buildings Justinian built during his 38 years as Roman emperor, none would be revered more than the Hagia Sophia. It was the church of all future Byzantine emperors. For more than 900 years, Hagia Sophia had been the most important building in the Eastern Christian world and the grandest church in all the world. As the sun set on the Byzantine Empire, so did the Hagia Sophia fade into history.